wanted to jump in with a quick update on how things have been recently. It's been just over 8 weeks since I did the video on functional seizures in public, which happened on Father's Day, and since then things have been a little bit rough. To begin with, I was mainly having seizures, so I was fatigued a lot of the time, and my legs were really weak and have been since, more so than usual. And then I was on an antibiotic which changed my seizures, made them ones where I couldn't really fully, I didn't know what I was doing basically. I was completely kind of zoning out, and then I was told that I was almost like rugby tackling my sister out the door, trying to stand up all the time. And once the antibiotics had finished, I stopped having those seizures. So kind of put it down to those. Then I had a lot of stomach pain, which I ended up in A&E for, but I found out the cause of the stomach pain, hopefully, so at least that is getting under control. But because we were in A&E for about 13 hours, just sat in one chair for all that time, I ended up with getting quite a stiff neck. And then we think the stiff neck then led to the migraine that I had for about 5 days, which is the longest I've ever had a migraine before. And it's so awful because you just can't do anything. Like I couldn't read, I couldn't do any of my diamond painting or my arts and crafts because I just couldn't focus on anything, and all I wanted to do was sit in the dark and the quiet and hopefully sleep it off for 5 days. And now I'm just have the stomach ache there every now and then, a bit of a headache, my ears are still ringing, and have been for over a week, but I'm feeling better in general. My mobility is a lot better. I'm getting around the house again. I'm able to go downstairs a lot more and spend a bit more time with my family instead of having to kind of shut myself off from everyone because it's either too noisy or I can't focus on conversations. And when I'm like that, I feel like it's better if I'm just on my own because I'm not good company for anyone in that sort of state. Throughout the past 8 weeks, I went out for McFly, which did have repercussions, which I was kind of expecting because it was a long evening out, and I was really tired, and again ended up having lots of seizures after it. There was a couple of other things I was meant to go to but couldn't because it was just not worth it, and I didn't want to make myself even worse. And that, I think I went out to get my book on the bookshop, and we literally went to one shop, and then I got tired and we had to come back home again and watch a film, The Lost Boys. I don't know why you needed that bit of information, but never mind. So yeah, the past 2 months I've only really been out a couple of times, apart from last Saturday when we did the boot fair. And I mean, it was out for about 4 hours, so it's quite a long time out when you've been stuck indoors for a long time. And it was really enjoyable. I thoroughly enjoyed myself, to getting to chat to people. And then when I came home, I was tired, but I felt quite well considering I was expecting to feel worse than that. And I was just tired, which I was fine with. I'm happy to be tired, especially when you've actually done something. When you're tired because you've done nothing, it feels a little bit, if that makes sense. It makes sense in my head. And then Sunday, I just had one seizure, just one, which I thought was really good. And after that, I had a little bit of a rest, and then I managed to get up, get dressed, pop out to Sainsbury's. So, I still was able to do stuff after it as well. And since then, I've as I said, my mobility has been a lot better. Walking around, I'm feeling like I'm getting stronger. And I think it's just going to keep getting better now. Fingers crossed. Anyway, hopefully. So yeah, I just wanted to give you a little update because I realised I've been quite quiet on YouTube for the past month. Just to let you know what's been going on. So quite a lot's been going on the past couple of months, but things are looking up. And thank you for watching. Bye.